Caught my brother balls deep in my wife. And when I told my parents, they said I should support their new family. What I did next left them completely speechless. I'm writing this with bruised knuckles and zero regrets. I, 34M, never thought I'd be one of those people posting their drama on Reddit, but I need to get this out before I lose my mind. Plus, my therapist says writing helps process trauma, and apparently finding your brother raw dogging your wife counts as trauma. Who knew? Let me set the scene. I own a commercial roofing company. Built it from nothing when I was 23, working 16-hour days while everyone else was out partying. Now I've got 12 employees and more work than I can handle. I married Roxy, 31F, 5 years ago. Met her at a contractors convention. She was working the booth for a supply company. Beautiful, smart, funny. I thought I'd hit the jackpot. My younger brother Damon, 29M, has always been the family favorite. While I was laying shingles in 100-degree heat, he was getting his third degree funded by our parents because he was going places. He ended up as a financial advisor, which basically means he wears suits and convinces old people to give him their retirement money. But he's charming. I'll give him that. Always has been the type of guy who could sell ice to Eskimos and make them thank him for it. Last Thursday was supposed to be a regular day. I had a big commercial job in the morning, a warehouse that needed a complete tear-off and replacement. We finished early because my crew is efficient as HL. Decided to surprise Roxy with lunch from this Thai place she loves. I even stopped to get flowers like some romantic comedy protagonist. I should have known something was off when I saw Damon's Mercedes in my driveway at 1 p.m. on a Thursday. He's supposed to be at work, schmoozing clients or whatever. But I figured maybe he stopped by to see Roxy about something. They've always been friendly. Too friendly, apparently. I walked in through the garage like always. Set the food on the kitchen counter, flowers in hand. That's when I heard it. The sound that's burned into my brain forever. My wife moaning my brother's name. I stood there for maybe 3 seconds, my brain trying to process what I was hearing. Then I took the stairs 3 at a time. My bedroom door was wide open. They didn't even have the decency to close it. There was my brother, in my bed, with my wife. I don't remember making the decision to hit him. 1 second I was standing in the doorway. The next my fist was connecting with his face. The crack of his nose breaking was the most satisfying sound I've ever heard. He flew off the bed, blood spraying everywhere. Roxy screamed. Damon tried to get up and I hit him again. Felt at least 2 teeth give way. Get the F out of my house. I told him. My voice was calmer than I expected. Cold. You've got 30 seconds before I really start swinging. He scrambled for his clothes, blood pouring down his face. Trying to talk through his busted mouth. Marcus, please, let me explain. 20 seconds. Roxy was crying, trying to cover herself with my sheets. My sheets, the ones I bought, in the bed I paid for, in the house I built. Marcus, please, it's not what it looks like. I actually laughed. What's it look like, Roxy? Because from here it looks like you're effing my brother. It just happened. We didn't mean, how long? She went quiet. How long? 4 months, she whispered. 4 months. While I was working my sauce off, coming home exhausted, thinking I had a good marriage, they had been sneaking around for 4 months. Damon limped past me, still NKD except for his boxers, holding his clothes. I followed him downstairs, watched him struggle into his pants with a possibly broken nose and definitely missing teeth. Made sure he left. Then I went back upstairs. Pack your SHT and get out, I told Roxy. You've got 1 hour. Marcus, please, we need to talk about this. We'll talk through lawyers. 1 hour. I called my attorney while she packed. Filed for divorce that afternoon. Changed the locks that night. Blocked both their numbers. Drank half a bottle of whiskey and passed out on the couch because I couldn't stand to be in that bedroom. Update 1. 2 days later, the family SHT storm has begun. My mother called me yesterday crying, not because her younger son betrayed her older son in the worst possible way. No, she was crying because Damon's face is ruined and you could have KL'd him. Good. I hope he needs facial reconstruction surgery. I hope he has to explain his crooked nose and missing teeth to every client for the rest of his life. He's your brother. She wailed. Brothers forgive each other. He was balls deep in my wife, Mom, in my bed, in my house. Don't be vulgar, Marcus. He made a mistake. I hung up on her. She called back 17 times. I didn't answer. Then my father got involved. Showed up at my office trying to play mediator. Son, I understand you're upset. Upset? I'm not upset, Dad. I'm done. Done with him, done with her, done with anyone who thinks I should just let this slide. He's young, he made a mistake. He's 29. That's not young. That's a grown sauce man who knew exactly what he was doing. Your mother is beside herself. This is tearing the family apart. No, Dad. Damon tore the family apart when he decided to F my wife. I'm just refusing to pretend it didn't happen. He left when I told him he was disrupting my business and out of security escort him out if necessary. Update 2. 1 week later, the flying monkeys have been released. My Aunt Patricia called to tell me I was being stubborn and needed to think about the family. My cousin Roberto said I was overreacting and that these things happen. My grandmother, my own grandmother, sent me a letter saying I should forgive because that's what family does. These things happen. These things happen. Like it's just some unavoidable natural disaster. Oh no. I accidentally tripped and fell DK first into my brother's wife for 4 months. Whoopsie. The family group chat has been popping off. I'm not in it anymore. Blocked them all. But my one decent cousin, Paolo, has been sending me screenshots. Apparently, I'm overreacting, being dramatic, tearing the family apart, ruining Damon's life, too prideful, unforgiving, violent, unreasonable. You know what I didn't see in any of those messages? Anyone calling Damon out for effing his brother's wife. The divorce is moving forward. Roxy tried to claim she should get half the business because she supported me emotionally while I built it. My lawyer laughed. We've got a prenup, and adultery voids her claim to anything beyond basic support. She'll get enough to start over, but she's not getting half of what I bled for. Damon tried to come by the house. I've got cameras now, so I saw him pull up. Called the cops before he even got out of his car. Told them my estranged brother who I have a restraining order against was on my property. They made him leave. He sat at the end of my driveway for an hour before finally driving away. Update 3, 3 weeks later. I thought it couldn't get worse. I was wrong. My mother invited me to Sunday dinner. Said she wanted to clear the air and bring the family back together. I actually considered it. Maybe she finally understood. Maybe she was ready to acknowledge what Damon did was unforgivable. I should have known better. I walked into my childhood home to find Damon sitting at the dining table. Still missing teeth. Nose definitely crooked. Good. What the F is he doing here? Marcus, please. My mother said, we're family, sit down so we can work through this. He F'd my wife, language. My father barked. Oh, I'm sorry. He made passionate love to my wife. Is that better? He tenderly penetrated my spouse. He gently betrayed everything brothers are supposed to be. Damon stood up. Marcus, please just let me explain. Sit down before I knock out the rest of your teeth. My mother actually stepped between us, protecting him. Of course. I made a mistake. Damon said, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. It just happened for 4 months. It just happened repeatedly for 4 months. I love her. The room went silent. Even my parents looked shocked. You what? I love her. We didn't mean for it to happen, but we fell in love. I'm sorry it happened this way, but I can't help how I feel. I laughed. Actually laughed. You love her? You destroyed my marriage, betrayed your own brother, and now you want to play Romeo and Juliet? Once your divorce is final, we want to be together. Officially. That's when I realized the depth of this betrayal. This wasn't just sex. This wasn't just physical. They'd been building a relationship, planning a future, while I was working myself to death thinking I had a happy marriage. You're dead to me, I told him. Turned to my parents. All of you. You want to choose him? Fine. But you don't get both. You choose the son who betrayed his brother, or you choose the son who was betrayed. Make your choice. My mother started crying. You can't make us choose between our children. I'm not. He did that when he chose to betray me. I'm just making the consequences clear. I left. They chose him. Of course they did. He's the golden child who can do no wrong. I'm just the son who works with his hands and occasionally solves problems with his fists. Update 4, 2 months later. The divorce is almost final. Roxy is getting basically nothing, thanks to the prenup and adultery clause. She's living with her sister now. Damon's been staying with our parents because apparently true love doesn't include letting your mistress move in with you. My business is thriving. Turns out throwing yourself into work is a great coping mechanism. Landed 3 major contracts this month alone. My crew has been incredible, they all know what happened, and not one of them has let Damon near any of our job sites when he's tried to ambush me. I've been hitting the gym like a man possessed. Started Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu too. Figured if I'm going to hit people, I should learn to do it properly. The physical exhaustion helps me sleep. Cut off all the family except Paolo, who told the family group chat they were enabling trash before leaving it himself. He comes by for beers sometimes. Good kid. The flying monkeys keep coming. My uncle tried to corner me at the hardware store to lecture me about forgiveness. I told him to F off or I'd tell his wife about his girlfriend on the side. He left real quick. Funny how everyone wants to preach about family loyalty until their own secrets are threatened. Update 5, 3 months later today. Got an interesting call from Roxy's sister yesterday. Apparently Roxy is pregnant. 3 months along. The timing is interesting. She wanted me to know because it might be yours. Might be, might be. I did the math. 3 months ago was right around when I caught them. So either it's mine from before I found out or it's Damon's from when they were sneaking around. Either way, I want nothing to do with it. Told her lawyer to add a paternity test to the divorce requirements. If it's mine, I'll pay support, but I want nothing to do with raising a kid with her. If it's Damon's, well, good luck to them both. The family is now really putting on the pressure. A baby changes everything, apparently. I need to step up and be a man and think of the child. Funny how nobody thought of me when they were effing in my bed. My mother actually showed up at my job site yesterday. In front of my entire crew, she begged me to come home, to forgive, to be the bigger person. I told her she had 2 minutes to leave before I had her removed. She called me heartless. My foreman told her to get the F off our property. I gave him a raise. Final update, 6 months later. I'm done updating after this. Time to move on with my life. The divorce is final. The baby wasn't mine, it's Damon's. They're together now, officially. Living in a shitty apartment because neither of them can afford much. Damon lost his job after too many client complaints about his appearance and demeanor. Turns out people don't trust their money to a financial advisor who looks like he lost a bar fight. Roxy is working retail while pregnant. Love conquers all, right? My parents are playing happy grandparents-to-be. They send me pictures of the baby shower, trying to guilt me into coming back. I use them as kindling for my fire pit. I met someone not ready to talk about it much, but she's a contractor too. Runs her own electrical company. We bond over construction, horror stories, and she understands why I have trust issues. She also thinks it's hot that I broke my brother's face. I'm taking it slow, but it's nice to remember not all women are cheating snakes. My business has exploded. All that energy I used to put into my marriage now goes into work. Success really is the best revenge. I still get the occasional flying monkey. Last week, my high school buddy reached out to say I was being too harsh. Turns out he's friends with Damon on social media. Blocked. My circle is smaller now, but it's solid. Quality over quantity. To everyone saying I'll regret this. No, I won't. I don't miss any of them. I don't miss my parents who chose their golden child over their betrayed son. I don't miss my brother who stabbed me in the back. I don't miss my ex-wife who threw away 5 years for a broken-nosed financial advisor. I don't miss the aunts and uncles and cousins who expected me to smile and pretend it didn't happen. You know what I do have? A successful business that's mine alone. A house that doesn't reek of betrayal. Friends who actually have my back. A new girlfriend who respects me, self-respect, peace. Damon still has a crooked nose. His teeth are fake now, he had to get implants. Good. Every time he looks in the mirror, he can remember the price of betrayal. Every time he smiles, he can think about what he lost for a piece of sauce that wasn't his. They're all dead to me. And I've never felt more alive.